What up, everybody? Back again, Warp Charge Gaming. I'm George.
I'm James.
This is James. I am excited to play another fantastic game here against the new arch nemesis, the Tyranids. After the last game with Chris, he stomped me in the ground, and I might have been a little overzealous. I pulled a list straight off the internet on this one to take against him. It was another opportunity as well to bring a Guilliman that just got sent in by our lovely painter from Warp Charge Gaming, James Schaff. He's got this thing decked out with an epic paint job. We had to bring it to the table. We're actually going to be giving it away shortly to you guys, so we're really excited about that. Want to get some games with it in there first. We're going to try this Razorback parking lot concept here and basically just have a ton of firepower coming at these nids. Looks like you brought a lot of Genestealers for me today.
I did. My
favorite. Their inbones are going to do them well, I'm sure. This is your first time playing the ITC draft missions, yeah?
Correct.
They're quite fun. We've been doing them a lot. Pretty much every game on the channel is the ITC format for the most part right now. It's been a great thing, and I'm excited for as it grows and continues to evolve. I took Reaper. He has a ton of squads there that are 10 plus, none that are in the 20, so I'm going to have to kill a lot of Genestealers, a lot of Gaunts. I think he even has a Turtle Gun that spawns Gaunts, so lots of bodies to weed through. Might as well take that. The hardest one to choose, I chose Death for 1,000 Cuts. Not always excited about that one. Getting 3 kills a turn, 4 times. Hopefully it goes down. Again, those inbones I'm a little nervous about, but I've never ran Guilliman or this parking lot list, and I expected to put out a lot of damage. It's probably going to be fine. And Headhunter. I think he has about 5 characters to go through there. What about you there? What are you thinking about your choices?
Well, I took, Recon.
Yeah, that one should be easy enough.
That should be easy enough. Got behind enemy lines, which shouldn't be that hard. I got a lot of movement because I took Kraken for one of my lists, especially for my Genestealers. And what's the other one?
Big Game Hunter.
Big Game Hunter. That's right. Got tanks. So the 10 wounds. It seemed like the best choice for what he chose there. So.
It'd probably be important to dedicate all your fire into singular. You wouldn't want to spread it too much, because you got to kill. You just kill 4 and you're there.
Ultimately, trying to get my Genestealers in there, just rushing, head right in there.
Makes sense.
Rush his face. So.
We'll show you more in a second. Excited to play on the board here. We actually got some new terrain made up by James here. We got these crazy storm cloud Tzeentchian chaos world here that we'll be fighting over. So look forward to showing you the game and the armies. Thanks for tuning in. Here we go. All right, here's my 2,000 point list here. Again, a fresh one for me. Taking the Ultramarines, obviously, with Guilliman here. He's going to give all the Ultramarines within 6 inches rerolling wounds and hits, and it is all hits and all wounds, so -1 modifiers won't be a thing to worry about. We got 2 Tech Marines, obviously going to be healing these tanks here. The net list, if you will, of the Razorback parking lot here. There's 9 Razorbacks. We got some proxies, and we want to try the most competitive stuff and be able to see how it behaves. And I think the Tyranid Codex right now needs a good matchup to be a good, fair game. I honestly don't know how fair this will be. If I'm going to extremely be overpowered, or I don't know how to play it and it's going to fall short. Feels pretty safe though with the amount of guns I have. These are all snipers. They're going to be proxy. They're scouts. They're scouts here with sniper rifles in each one. These are the servitors here, just a really cheap elite slot. Basically giving me the 9th force org there to be able to get 9 dedicated transports in this singular battalion. Of course, Guilliman gives me 3 extra command points right out the gates, and the Ultramarine Warlord trait is going to give me the ability on a 5+ to regain any command points back that I lost. I'm excited to be able to use some of these Space Marine stratagems, even though there's not too many that I feel like are going to be applicable out of how many there are. There's so many of them. On the weaponries here, it's going to be 4 of them have Lascannons, twin Lascannons obviously. They all have Hunter missiles. 3 of them have twin assault cannons and storm bolters, and 2 of them are just straight up twin assault cannons. So here we go. Let's see how they do. Up next, the Tyranids.
What we have here is my first ever 8th edition Tyranid list going up against George. What I've taken here is I wanted to get some Genestealers involved because Genestealers are just too freaking cool now. Got 3 squads of 10 there. Each has their own Broodlord. I gave them Kraken because they can assault and charge and when they advance, and so they just got crazy movement now.
Plus that old fallback too.
And they can fall back and charge too, yeah.
That's epic.
And in the back we have Jormungandr, hope I pronounced that right. Got a bunch of squads of 3 squads of Fleshbore Gaunts. Pretty much gives them a good cover save, +1 for that. And I got a Turbogon right here. He's in the same Jormungandr. He'll be spawning Gaunts right there. Got a Hive Tyrant. Doesn't really have the wings, but put him on there anyway. Got some Lictors in there. Got a Death Leaper also. Going to try to harass George a little bit. And that's my plan. It's just my first list, something simple I put together. We're gonna give it a shot, see what happens.
Okay, so next we will be determining the deployment zone. We are playing mission 3, I believe, with the 4 objectives. The bonus points of the game will hold all 4 objectives. You get 1 bonus point. For now, we will roll to determine deployment zones. I got a 1. Go ahead, James.
All right. I got a 6.
Okay, roll for the random deployment zone. That will be frontline assault. So it's like the Dawn of War with the arrowhead.
Arrowhead.
Yep.
Right on.
So now you get to choose which side you would prefer to have.
Probably take over there.
Okay, you got it. Because you chose your side, I'll get to do the first drop. I'll be curious to see who has the most drops here for who's going to get that +1 for turn. I pretty much laid out all the snipers first. I got worried that as I started with the snipers far off on the edges here, I wanted to be able to have plenty of zones and kind of split them up there. Then I started to get worried to realize that they're there in this list to give myself a screen. So I started asking questions about how much can he appear in my backfield and things of that nature. He's got his nodes out there. He has the stratagem that can put some Genestealers from thin air. He's got his lictors. So I got a little bit of concern on the back edge here, but I got enough of something going on to keep him at those 9-inch distances. He does have some sweet spots in these corner edges, so I feel a little vulnerable to that, but obviously Guilliman's a beast in combat too. That's kind of my biggest concern. Honestly, if I would do it again, I would just surround myself in the snipers and just not even care whether they had all the best shots in the world on the beginning. I kind of realized after the fact too, it's like, duh, I took Headhunter. That's going to be helpful with all these snipers. Again, I got some little gaps here that if I would have just piled everything in one place, I'd been a little better off. What about the way you placed and what you feel about it there, James?
I don't know how I feel about this, but I got everything up close. I want to really get up close to him. Do some damage. I see how he's got all stuff in a bubble. Kind of like a defensive position there. Pretty much going to go in. My main concern is getting my Genestealers in there. That's what I want to do. That would be severe carnage, attacking, falling back, and attacking. That's kind of what I'm after. The Gaunt's kind of a screen, pretty much. As for shooting, well, not too much, but.
Did you take much psychic?
Oh yeah, got a lot of psychic here. Those 3 Broodlords, they're all psychers. Turvigon's psyker. And so is the Tyrant over here, hidden in the corner, because I don't want him to get sniped out in the first turn and see that you're getting a +1 to go first.
Gotcha.
So, really basic list, just going to go at them.
Yeah, well, let's see how it goes. Same here, it's pretty much just a bunch of guns versus a bunch of in my face here. I put Guilliman down first before putting the tanks down, because I've found in many times when I'm trying to create these 6-inch buffs here that I usually kind of screw myself up a little bit when I place the character after the fact, because you don't get to get everybody quite as much. So I put him down first and then made sure that everybody I placed got his 6-inch bubble for the reroll to hit into wounds, with of course the shortest range of the front line with a small screen in front. So hope it can kill enough before they get here. All those invulns from those Genestealers are worrisome, but hopefully the dice rolls will tell and they'll go in the right direction there for me. All the Lascannons, there's 4 of them with Lascannons in their back. Pretty much all the front line here is a 24-inch range, and all the back line has the 48-inch range. We're talking about the assault cannons and then the Lascannons. Then we got 36-inch range on the snipers. So really just 3 weapon profiles to be worrying about. For the sake of proxying, all the ones with the guns on top are the Lascannons. Everything else has assault cannons. Everybody has 1 Hunter Strike missile. I'll be marking them off with little counters as we go throughout it. All right, so time to see who's gonna take this puppy for a ride on first turn. Ooh.
Looks like no matter what you got 7.
Now I do have the option, but there's not much reason not to go first.
I wouldn't. I bet you I can reach you.
Yeah, no kidding. They're so much faster than I give them credit for nowadays. It's not 7th anymore. Yeah, I'll be taking first. Would you like to seize?
Yeah.
He dropped it.
It was a stumble,
yeah.
But you know what?
It was close. Yeah. He took the stumbled dice and no.
Shoot away, George.
Okay, so I pretty much just bunched up my snipers in the center here. Half of them couldn't see through the terrain. We determined that this terrain is totally line of sight blocking, as it should be in 8th edition, as we know. So basically can't see through the nooks and crannies down here. It's just one big blob. So trying to get around it here. I moved the twin assault cannons out of range of Guilliman because I don't want to move them this turn, so I can use the stratagem orbital bombardment. He can't move if I want to do that. It's a once per game thing, 3 command points, and I'm going to be able to drop it in a location that's going to be coming up in the shooting phase. And every unit within 6 inches is going to take D3 mortal wounds on a 4+, characters 5+. So that's about to go down. Had to move one of the Lascannons over to get a sliver of line of sight on this Turvigon back there, joining with these other 2 Lascannons here. One Lascannon is still on the side. These are all twin assault cannons in the front. All 3 of these are in range of the Genestealers on the front line there. These snipers are going to try to get some pot shots into the main character there. They're either a Patriarch or a Magus. What is this guy?
Just a Broodlord.
Broodlord, yeah. Well, he needs to die. So most of the rest of the snipers stayed in place. So 2 of them just kind of bunched up to give a little bit better screen on the front of the closest guys up front there. Not really getting any shots. This one's out of all the line of sight, besides maybe some pop shots. A few of them can shoot this way, but they're going to be -1 for moving with heavy weapons. And then these stay put in the tower here. So cool. So we'll see how we do. There's no psychers. All right, so it's time to shoot. We're gonna start with the Lascannon that has the least amount of line of sight into that Turvigon over there. Let's see how we do. We're gonna be within range of Guilliman there. Start with the twin Lascannon. This one did move their heavy weapons. He's usually a 3 up to hit, so these will be 4 ups to hit with the -1. He does reroll all failed for being Ultramarines Guilliman's assistance. So rerolling that, 2 hits. Here comes these big shots, then strength 9, needing 3s. Rerolling all failed wounds from Guilliman. And you will take 1 of these that are -3.
So that's a 6.
Oh, fail.
Failed.
D6
So
damage.
D6 damage.
That is 4 damage coming your way. Before we get any further, I think at the beginning of my shooting phase when I fire off these command points for the orbital bombardment, it costs 3 command points. I have 9 in my list, 3 for the battalion, 3 for Guilliman, and then 3 for being Battleforged. So this will put me down to 6. We'll see if my Ultramarine Warlord trait will gain these back on 5 pluses. I gained none of my command points back, so I'm officially down to 6. And now we will pick a point on the battlefield. And of course I won't be firing any weapons from Guilliman, nor did he move. And I'm trying to get the spot that has the most units within 6 inches of that spot. So we'll start off with these guys in the back here.
Okay.
On a 4+, because they're not characters, right? 4+, they'll take the wound. They got him. D3 wounds. 1 wound for this squad. Unit of Gaunts over here. They do take it on a 4+, and they take D3. They take 3 wounds. We'll do the next closest unit of Gaunts on a 4+, fail. And then on the unit of Genestealers, they do take the mortal wounds, and they take 3. Guilliman calling down the pain. To the character himself in the center, he does not. It would have took a 5+. So it caused a few mortal wounds from that bombardment. Didn't gain any back in my Ultramarine Warlord trait, unfortunately. Well, let's continue shooting. We've done the Lascannons from the first tank. We'll go to the next tank next on the Turvigon here. So the one right next to him, this one did not move, so 3 ups to hit, re-rolling because of Guilliman, Ultramarines. And then 3s to wound, re-rolling. Double wounds, -3, Turvigon.
Need a 6 up, pretty much. There you go.
Nice. You're a 3 up save, but don't you always count as being in cover?
I do. So that's +1, so that's a 5 up too.
Right.
Okay.
So you passed both those then?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Nice. Okay, cool. Here's the third Lascannon and final one in line of sight of this guy. Getting 2 hits and looking for 3s. And needing to re-roll 1 of those. Got them both. I sure do like that. So now you're 2 more saves that are on 5 ups because of your ability. So 1 goes through on a D6, 5 wounds. Okay, next we're gonna move into the shorter range with the twin assault cannon. They will be fired into the front line Genestealers there, as they're pretty much only real targets. We'll start with the one that's furthest away. He's the one kind of propped up. Twin assault cannon, 12 shots, not bad. It is a heavy weapon, and they all 3 did have to move. It's the tank in the kind of ruinous area over there. Yep, it's twin assault cannons, and it's going into the Genestealers up front. 12 shots, re-rolling fails. We're gonna do 4 ups this round. Okay, fine.
It's a good roll.
Yep, not bad. And now these are assault cannons that are strength 6, looking for 3s. Rerolling all fails because of Guilliman and Ultramarines. 6 wounds for you.
Need 5s.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
3.
3 live, 3 die.
The Lascannons have all shot over here. These have all 3 shot. We just shot this, now we're shooting these 2.
Okay.
So
what's your range?
24 inches.
24?
Yeah. So it's real tight right now. We're gonna do this again, 12 shots. Wow, looking for 3s this time, re-rolling all fails. Yeah. Okay. And now we're looking for 3s again. Rerolls again. This rerolling stuff is pretty crazy.
That's pretty nasty.
Guilliman's an asshole. The biggest one in the galaxy. If you'd like to reroll those.
I will. 5 up. 5 dead.
We're on our third and final tank in line of sight. So we still got range. 3s to hit reroll and 3s to wound. Rerolling. Ouch.
Yeah,
that should take care of them.
It's a lot of 5 ups just for 2 dudes.
Right.
Oh yeah, hey, they're dead.
Okay. Well, that's a kill. Now we're moving on to the other tanks over here. We got just a couple that are in range of these gaunts that are up front. Do the same thing, twin assault cannons. These are -1 and no Guilliman. So it'll be a little bit of a different story. 4s to hit.
I'm sorry, what are you shooting into again?
These gaunts up front.
Okay, cool.
Yep. 2 wounds for you.
What's
-1. Yeah, so they just die, right? Unless they have an auto.
They have that, the Jormungandr. So.
Do they? So they go from what, a 6-up save to a 5-up save normally?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm -1, so you're back to a 6-up.
Back to 6.
Yep.
How many?
2. That -1 hurt me. About all those rerolls.
Hey!
Yeah. Certainly helps.
Like old Uncle James here.
These are 4s as well from the next unit. I'll do the storm bolters here in a second. Dang, I feel a ton being moving. Ugh. So those are 3 wounds for you.
Alright, 2 dead.
Okay, 2 die. The storm bolters, 4s, 3s, 2 more wounds for you.
1 dead.
I still got 1 Lascannon floating there. The Lascannon is going to shoot into this unit here. Here's the Lascannons, looking for 4s to hit. He's in Guilliman's range.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 wounds for you. They are -3, so they're a 4-up save naturally.
Yeah.
So they go down to a 2+,
2+.
and then they -3, so you're 5. Okay,
2 wounds.
Now these are D6 damage.
Bring it on.
You're gonna take 1 takes 6 damage and 1
He's
takes
dead.
3 damage.
They got 3 wounds apiece, so 2 dead.
That is the tank shooting. It's time to move on to the snipers. The snipers over there in those ruins, firing into Broodlords. All right, well, we'll go to the one that's most central, and it's gonna be 5 sniper shots, looking for 3s. Getting through 4 hits. And
Ooh, you got a 6.
yeah, 6 is a mortal wound, plus 2 saves to make. Just
Okay,
2
so I'll take
normal
another
saves.
save?
Yeah.
And I failed.
So a mortal wound plus 2, plus a fail.
Yeah.
Well, that was the first unit of snipers, and we're gonna move on to another unit of snipers. We just had these guys shoot. Now we're gonna shoot from these guys, and we're gonna go into the same wounded broodlord there. I'll actually have the unit that hasn't moved fire into that Turvigon over there. Cost 3 somehow, magically. Mortals, you never know.
Toughness 8.
3s to hit, 3 hits, and looking for 6s. No 6s, but 1 wounds with a 5. Regular save.
Got it.
All right, we'll go to the unit that did move. Is in range of Guilliman though. So there'll be 4s to hit for moving with heavy weapons, 5 shots. Rerolling all fails.
Ooh.
Okay, and hopefully I can land some 6s again. We get to reroll fails though. I need 5s at least, rerolling. Dang, just 1 more save to take, regular.
Got it.
Yep. Next sniper's left. I only got 2 more units inside this tower here. We'll go ahead and fire into the Broodlord now. And 5 more shots coming from the snipers that didn't move, but no Guilliman help. Doing good.
Yeah. Toughness 5.
Toughness 5, so you need a 5. Got 1 mortal wound plus a regular save for you. Not on camera on that one, but you can have it. Yeah, you got a 6, everybody. You got a 6. All right, he's good to go. But you did take a mortal wound though.
Yeah.
So he goes down 1. The next unit in the building there, fire again. 3s. 1 more mortal wound with a regular save to make.
Failed, so 2 wounds. He's down to 3 wounds now. He has 6.
Pretty much my turn there.
What we did here was we started moving our Genestealers out. All we're trying to do is get into combat so I can get some of my secondary objectives, which is destroying mostly his vehicles, but I gotta get past his line of Marines there. So we did that, we moved the Gaunts up, mainly over here to get some objectives. And this one we're gonna leave right here to hold on that objective. And of course this one we're advancing, because I want to try to get shots off eventually if they don't get picked apart by then. Use my opportunistic advance, which is a stratagem, costs 1 command point for this Genestealer right here. Well, that Broodlord right there, which got me, that's how I got so hella close. Broodlord behind him didn't get that, but he was closer anyway, so he's right in behind. That hopefully definitely will get me some combat this turn 1. Tyrant over here, I was kind of a wuss, kept him hidden because of all those snipers, so he's kind of useless right now. Might cast some catalyst or something on troop, I don't know yet. And that's everything that moved, and I also brought in the lictor over here. I'm gonna try to sneak in, start thinning out some of these snipers, which are just whooping me real bad. Over here on this side, I try to sneak in. Mainly this guy, I put him here as the means to harass George to get these snipers right here. This squad right here advanced, so they're not gonna shoot. My goal was to get close to the objective there. Took a punishing turn whenever he went first, did a lot of shooting, so that's my movement phase.
All right. Okay, so you're gonna shoot a tank. Doesn't require line of sight from these guys?
Not at all.
Cool.
3 up. Strength 8.
Threes.
-2, D3 damage.
5 up saves then. Okay, 2 go through. 2 D3s. 4, that's right.
4.
Yep, cool. Okay, the assault phase lictor that came in from reserves.
They can reroll their charge when the turn they come in.
Will you roll 5 Overwatch shots for me, please? And for 6s.
You got a 6.
And for another 6 just for a mortal wound's sake.
Nope, got a 1.
That's not gonna do it. All right, make that charge. The rerolls if it works.
Nope, didn't make it.
Ah, sadness.
I'm gonna go to that closest Broodlord right there. I'm probably going to assault this squad right here.
Okay, so you're just gonna charge the snipers then?
Correct.
5 Overwatch shots if you please.
Got 2 6s. 5 and a 6.
Well, 1's mortal and then 2 regular saves.
1 wound, so that's 2 wounds total.
He's a 1 left.
Oh yeah.
Welcome. Cool.
Now the next Broodlord, I gotta see if he reaches. I didn't mean to wipe out that squad completely. 11 inches. Do not get it. All right, now we're going to do one last charge over there, which is that lictor. So if you want to fire Overwatch on me.
Go ahead and roll it. 5 shot.
Nothing.
Okay, go ahead and make a 9-inch charge.
Roll since he just came in. 8.
Dang.
Didn't make it. I'm going to do one more here. 11 inches.
All right, please roll 12 twin assault cannon shots.
Woo!
6s.
You got a lot of 6s. I got 3 of them there.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
3s.
All wound.
Okay, this is -1.
So I need my 5 up invul. 2 go through.
Excellent. Storm bolters that'll be in rapid fire range shows 4 shots, 6s.
You got 1. Nothing.
Oh, cool. So now make that charge distance.
Come on. Get it, get it, get it. No.
Yep, so we
2
got
up.
our first combat here.
Strength 5. What do you want, 3s?
Yeah.
3
AP.
hit. No rending. Damage D3 -3 AP.
A scout in close combat has weapon skill 3 with 1 attack each. There is a scout sergeant. He gets 2 attacks. We get 1 wound.
4 up.
That's all I need, man, is 1 wound. Give it to me.
Hey!
Oh, goodness. Put it on the camera.
Right there.
There you go. Ah.
That was it. Only 1 made it in.
Yeah, well, dang. Okay, so moving on to the Space Marines or Ultramarines, turn 2. So for the movement phase, I pretty much just, reposition for line of sight. He's got his characters up front here with his Broodlord, so they're definitely a part of my motivation with Headhunter. Of course, I have snipers that could already kind of pin him out, but I'm going to use their extracurricular fire there against the Broodlords. Guilliman's going to just go take a head while he has the opportunity. Of course, he's not going to sit inside of his parking lot when there's someone so close to go swipe their head off with his sword there. So I'm excited to go give that a try. He only got 1 wound left. It's kind of like killing a baby seal there. So he's going forth to do just that. In fact, I might even put his helmet on. Thanks, James Shaw, for the magnetization job. These guys kind of scooted in to get away from what's moving in from this direction and to get a little closer to Guilliman now that he's moved. I had to move 1 of my 3 of the 5 twin assault cannon tanks had to move. So 2 of them, basically this whole lot here is good to go, minus this Lascannon, it also moved, just as far as the -1s go. So nothing too crazy, it's basically just more shooting. He's still got a lot of ground to cover without getting shot down, so hopefully I do enough to keep him at his distance and make him weak before he gets there. So we're gonna start with the tanks. We will shoot the Lascannon that moved first into the Turbigon over here. 2 shots, 4 ups to hit, re-rolling because of Guilliman. Both hit. And strength 9, 1 wound, but re-rolling. 1 wound, -3.
No.
Fails, D6. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll that with a command point.
Go for it.
Takes 5. He's dead. I'm gonna just try to regain my command point back. 5 up. Nope, don't gain it back. Down to 5.
3 does not freak out. Cut everything up around her. It.
And now we will go with another Lascannon. It's gonna go, I'll shoot him with a Lascannon. 2 shots. Ooh, reroll both. 3s. 2 hits. And strength 9. Double 1s, but re-rolling. 1 wound on him. D6 minus 3.
We'll take my 4 up then. I got it. And one more thing before you continue shooting. 5 dead because of synaptic backlash.
Oh wow. 3rd Lascannon now. 2 hits. 2 wounds. Minus 3, so 4 up invulns.
We're okay.
Oh, jerk. We're gonna try again with another one. This is the last Lascannon. It's re-rolling.
Reroll because you're girly, man.
Yep, 1 hit. Reroll. Oh. It's time for the twin assault cannons. Fire into this unit here from the one that's kind of farthest away. Now these did move, so they're gonna be 4s to hit, but re-rolling from Guilliman.
Oh, load.
Not bad. Oh goodness, that's a good roll. And strength 6, 3s.
He must die.
Pretty intense.
There's all there is to it.
There's that many wounds against your
At least they got
Genestealers. 7 are dead. We are back to more twin assault cannons, which we still are plenty range. So this assault cannon did not move. 3s to hit this time, even easier. Okay, reroll all fails, thanks to Guilliman and the Ultramarines. Rolling to wound with 3s. That many saves on your remaining Genestealers. Give it. That is another Reaper point for me. These gaunts here, 12 more shots. 3s to hit. This is a cock dice. Rerolling fails. Strength 6, 3s, or 2s against gaunts. That many wounds on the gaunts, but it's -1, so 10 gaunts die. That's 2 units dead. So that's another Reaper point then. We only got 2 tanks left. They both have line of sight into these gaunts here. The one that's most cockeyed here is gonna fire first, as shooting is deadly.
Yeah, it's whooping my ass.
So 4s to hit because they moved. Out of Guilliman's range on this one. It's the Guilliman that makes it disgusting. That needs 3s, or it needs 2s because strength 6. So that many wounds.
They advanced, so they don't get the benefit.
Oh, yeah, and it's -1, so 6 die.
Yep.
Okay. You could pull from the front and probably take me out of range.
Yeah, man.
So we are now gonna shoot snipers. It just doesn't end. The one's in the tower. I guess we'll go ahead and go after the Broodlord. I want the points.
Me too.
Yeah. 3 hits. And there's a mortal. So 1 mortal and she's toughness 5. So 1 mortal and 1 save.
No.
Goes down to 2. All right, and the unit right below on the 2nd floor down. Looking for 3s. Oh, he's dead. 2 mortal wounds.
Damn.
Snipers just popped him off the face of the earth. So that's 3 kills,
yeah.
Which makes a death by 1,000 cuts point. This unit of snipers can only really see this direction. We'll go into these gaunts here. Okay. And 2 wounds into the gaunts.
They advanced.
Okay, 6 ups.
Nothing.
These snipers over here that are in front of that Razorback, they will fire into this Broodlord.
Sure.
3 hits.
Ooh, damn.
They get to reroll to wound. So 1 6. So 1 mortal wound and 1 regular save. Oh, down to 2s.
Down to 2.
Same story as his buddy. Well, hopefully this final unit of snipers doesn't pop him off the face of the earth. Here we go.
Not fair.
Oh my goodness.
Lord have mercy.
And he got a mortal wound and a regular save. This will save his life or not. He lives. All right, he's got 1 wound. That is all the shooting.
And so it begins.
Yeah, he's got a 7. We have these 6 attacks with 2s to hit. I don't know if I get extra attacks. We'll see. I definitely get to re-roll them though. I know
Oh,
that.
your batteries for that.
We're gonna add another dice in there because I actually have 6 attacks. So they all hit. It's good. And then we're gonna roll to wound times 2 strength. So I'm strength 12.
Yikes, toughness
2s. You know, re-roll to wounds as well. Okay, so he has 6 wounds on you that are -3. So you should be 3-up saves, or 6-ups then. I'll roll these for you. You fail them all and die a terrible, painful death.
No, I won't. One final synaptic backlash from the hive mind. I will spend 2 command points and attack you back.
Just like you would imagine.
Death Frenzy. Use this stratagem. When a Tyranid character from your army is slain, the hive mind compels it to 1 final attack. It can immediately either shoot as if it were in your shooting phase or fight as if it were in your fight phase before it is removed from the battlefield. So 6 attacks, hit except for 1. And I'm looking for 6s. Ooh, we got 2, nice.
Okay, so Guilliman is a 2+ save.
You got 2 of them that are -6 with 3 damage. Damage of 3.
-6, you say? Then I guess I'll be taking a 3-up invuln. Toughness is 6.
No, I need a 5-up, my bad.
5-up, yeah.
So I want to re-roll these 2 because he re-rolls all his wounds. Didn't get it. So 2 -6, 1 -3, and 2 -6.
Or give me 3 3-ups. They're all 3-ups.
Pass them both.
Okay.
The last one, passed it.
Now he dies.
Maybe put a little dent in his armor.
You might have splattered some blood on it.
Yeah.
Good times. That is the end of the Ultramarines turn 2.
For my movement phase, it's looking grim for me. Mainly what I did was I started advancing, moving forward. I got these gaunts over here, started out moving them forward. I kept the objective, but now I can kind of harass his snipers a little bit with my flesh bores. Move these guys up, didn't want to advance them, kind of want to benefit from my cover, I guess. They're not going to do that much anyway. Use my opportunic, my Kraken stratagem, I can't remember the name of it. But these Genestealers were here, and I was able to move all the way over here. I was able to get 18 inches of movement, and they can still assault this turn. And these Genestealers are brought on the board. I have guard I want to leave right where they are. And got my got my lictors. They'll be able to assault now if they don't get shot up in Overwatch. My Tyrant, I kind of moved him forward. I think I put him in a dumb spot. He hasn't really done much. Maybe he can smite now a little bit. And also, I brought my Death Leaper on the board. All my reserves are in now. And he's going to go after Guilliman, who he has the It's After Me special rule. I targeted him. We'll see what happens.
Excellent. All right, start with the Broodlord.
Yep. Here we go.
Smite.
5, got it.
Go ahead.
D3.
2 mortal wounds in a Guilliman.
Tyrant, he's going to cast Smite there too. So first Smite. Got it.
3 wounds.
And that's my psychic phase.
All right.
All right, 3 up.
Got the Impaler cannons going into the wounded Razorback.
Looks like we got 3. Strength 8 is 3s. All right.
All wound.
All 3 wounds. That's -2. D3 damage.
Okay, 5-ups. 1 save, 2 go through, 2 D3s. Okay. 3 wounds. So he has taken 7 total out of the 10 that he has. So he has 3 left. All right, any other shooting to consider?
Yeah, let's go over there and do some flesh bores.
All right.
Why not? Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Need 4 up. And strength 4, toughness 4. Inflicted 2 wounds on you. You just need to take 2 saves.
So just roll 2 for me. They're going to be 3-ups because I'm in cover.
Got 1.
All right, so 1 dies.
That lictor right there is going to fire his flesh hooks, assault 2. It'll be strength 6. Then hit you on a 4-up. Nothing. All right, we'll do flesh hooks over here too.
Flesh hooks.
4 up. 2 hit, strength 6. 1 wound.
Okay, roll me a 3-up, please.
You got it.
All right, good to go.
That's my shooting.
Go ahead and knock me out 2 shots, 6s.
Nothing.
Okay, go ahead and make a charge. You got it. Broodlord and a Guilliman.
The girly man, he gets to Overwatch. You'll probably kill him. Guilliman. The galliest of Guilliman.
He was just doing his hair.
Yeah.
When he barged in on him.
This guy's on my head. Packs a brush and fix that pretty quick.
He has the hand of Dominion. Rapid fire 3, so 6 shots.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a pretty serious little gun. So
Probably
6s.
my daddy made for him.
Right. He re-rolls his hits, of course. All fails. 1 hit.
Uh-oh.
And strength 6. Re-rolls. Got a 3, that is going to be a wound. And for your save, a 4-up.
What's a 4-up?
Have a negative modifier -1. You just died. Yeah. Nice try charging the girliest of girly men. Even on a hair day.
I hope no one saw. Put my helmet back on real quick. All right, we got the Death Leaper. He's got 9 inches.
Into Girly Man again?
Yep.
Oh my.
Well, I marked him.
All right, well you're
tracking
gonna.
him.
I'm gonna overwatch you again.
Bring it.
Within 12, so it's rapid fire again. 6s. Rerolling fails, which is all of them in this case. There is 2. Thank you, Mini Wargaming Dice. And rerolling failed wounds. Strength 6 to get 1 wound for you.
1 wound, 5. He's in cover.
It's -1. Yep.
So 5, 4, 3. Got it.
Good to go.
All right, let's see if I can reach it.
Yep.
Need 9.
Not
What do we roll
today.
that? 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh.
Needed a 9.
Got denied again. Next charge will be over there. Those Genestealers are going to go into that squad of Space Marines right there. I'm in. 10 inches.
Welcome.
Okay, he did not come in this turn, so he won't get a reroll, but I'm pretty sure he's going to make it. You get the Overwatch.
All right, 4 shots, please.
You got 1?
No, you're toughness 5.
I'm in.
All right. Lictor, first combat.
Hits on the 2 up. All hit. His strength 6. And wounds on all of them. And he got 1 6, which would be
1 just dies.
-4.
Take
-1.
So take a 5-up save for me.
And 2 of them, right?
Just you killed 1 automatically.
Oh, yeah, my bad. 3.
Okay, dies.
Yep.
All right, you get to consolidate if you wish towards the nearest enemy model.
Yeah. All right, let's do the Genestealers now.
You got it, man.
How many are even there? 7? 21 attacks. I'll roll 11 now. 3 up. 9. 15, 16 hits.
Okay, go ahead and roll to wound. Freeze. 6s are auto and everything else is 4-ups. It's 2 die automatically.
They're -1, I think.
Oh, are they? Okay, so these are 5-ups then. They're dead.
All of them.
Cool. Another unit dead. You're welcome to consolidate towards the nearest enemy if you wish. Are we within combat range?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, cool. So next we fight.
Oh, excuse me. You want to solve that now?
Yeah. So the tank will fight back. 3 attacks and 6s to hit. 6s, nothing.
Lictor over there. All hit. 2 wounds, 1's -4.
Okay, so 1 just dies and then take.
They're -1s.
Okay, so take 2 5-ups for me.
Nope.
Both die. All right, 1 remains. Taking a leadership check after fighting back. Roll 2 attacks for me for my sergeant here.
2 5s.
Okay, 2 hits. And need 5s again.
Nope.
Okay, and then roll a single dice for morale.
4.
4 plus 4 is sergeant. He's leadership 8. So remain I shall. All right, moving on to the Ultramarine. A little bit more movement, even though it's still just basically reparking amongst the parking lot. Barely left the deployment zone here. Guilliman sees some characters and some lone Tyranids over here, and after getting the blood on his sword from that last head lopping, he decides to charge in for more. I'm gonna go try to kill that other headhunter point there waiting for me. That will be my final headhunter after that 3rd one died, that 3rd Broodlord in Overwatch just a minute ago. The remaining tanks that did not move, we got 3 Lascannon tanks and 2 twin assault cannon tanks. They're gonna be fired into the remaining Genestealers here, getting my final Reaper point. So we're doing great on the secondaries. Death furred by 1,000 cuts. Gonna want to kill 3 units this turn for sure. Preferably even more, like 6. 5. There is a potential to nail out 6 this round. We'll see how it goes. It is the Ultramarines shooting phase. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start off with these Genestealers and get them out of the way. We'll start with the twin assault cannons. We did not move, so 3s. Strength 6, gonna be looking for 3s. It's all good. Definitely helps out Guilliman. You get to take 4 wounds on those Genestealers.
No, yeah, 3 dead.
3 dead. We'll go ahead and do the Storm Bolters in rapid fire range. With 3s to hit and strength 4, I believe. 2 wounds, 5-ups.
1 dead.
1 more. We're gonna go ahead and do the next twin assault cannon Razorback there. And looking for 3s to hit without rerolls. And strength 6, 3s. That many saves.
2 dead?
2 dead. Storm Bolters. That is 4 hits. And should be just 2 wounds. I don't think Storm Bolters are strength 5.
He's dead. You got 4.
Take that. That's 2 of the Razorbacks. We're gonna do the Razorbacks now that are over yonder. I'm shooting at the Lictor. Okay, so that guy over there in the back middle. No re-rolling with Lascannons into your Lictor with 2 hits and with 2 wounds at strength 9.
Add 2 to his when he's in cover.
All right, well it's -3. That's no save.
No save at all then, yeah.
Yep. So D6s. Ooh, he takes 11 damage
Dead.
and just dies. So the other 2 guys are characters, but these characters just so happen to be the closest enemy right now. So we're gonna go Lascannon into that character for being so close. 2 Lascannon shots, 2 hits, not good. 2 wounds, -3. Yep, coming from here.
Didn't get it.
2d6 damage. Wow, 10 damage. Probably gets wiped as well.
Yeah, he's only got 6 wounds.
Wow, dude.
Bye, Deadly.
These Lascannons are laying them out, man. And now the 3rd Lascannon. That 3rd Lascannon is gonna go into this guy here. Also now the closest character. Whoo, deadly. I don't know if Guilliman's gonna get to take his head or not.
Oh, sure, he is a good invul.
1 hit, strength 9, fails to wound, so nothing. Now we're gonna do the Lascannon that is within 6 inches of...
Guilliman?
Yep. So re-rolling hits, he moves, so I need a 4 up to hit. 2 hits, strength 9, so 3s.
7.
Re-rolling failed. 2 wounds for you, -3.
Take my 4 up invul. Got 1, 1 goes through.
D6. 4 damage. We're gonna take this twin assault cannon here, plus storm bolters, and we're gonna shoot into these gaunts, and then we're gonna do his Hunter Striker missile into the character there. We'll start with the Hunter Striker missile there, and that is 4s to hit because he moved. Strength 8, that's a wound.
4 up invul. Didn't get it.
D6 damage. 5. And then I'll do his 12 shots into the gaunts there. God, these weapons are disgusting. All right, so now I re-roll all the fails. Strength 6 into the gaunts needs 2s, re-rolling fails because of Guilliman. All right, that many saves on the 6s then. Well, I'd say you're all in cover though. So it's +2, you were a 6 going down to a 4, -1, it's a 5. So all those save. You just lose 5. So you choose where from there. Here's the Storm Bolters, not in rapid fire range. 2 hits, 2 wounds, 2 more saves to make. It's -1, but your 4s or 5s. 2 more die. We'll go ahead and fire those 3 snipers over there into your
Character?
Yep. It's 3s to hit, do not move. No wounds. These guys are gonna shoot into the Lictor over here, the guys in the building. We get 3 hits. And 1 wound on the guy in the building. Regular save.
He okay. He okay.
Got 2 twin assault cannons to go. We'll just go 1 more round into these guys here. And then that'll be my final shots. Rerolling from Guilliman, 4s to hit because he moved. Got the Long War showing their face. This is these remaining gaunt corner there. And rerolling to wound. I only need 2s. 6, 7, 8 saves. And because you're in cover, it'll be 5 up saves. They're dead. Just enough. All right, so we'll just charge Guilliman now.
6, 7.
No problem. So I have 6 attacks. Let's go ahead and knock it out.
2 up. You re-roll this 1, I imagine.
Yes.
You got a 1 again.
Dang. That's strength 12.
Tough to 7. So 2.
Yep. 3s.
3s.
Rerolling now.
Yep, all of them.
Okay, these are -3.
5 of them. I'll take my invuls.
Okay.
4 up.
Oh my gosh, because it was 3 damage apiece.
Yeah, I just made them all.
You just made them all.
I'm gonna strike back now.
Amazing.
Strength 6 gives toughness. What is it?
He's toughness 6 as well, I believe.
4s. 1 wound, so -3.
3 up and bone.
Yep, you made it.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna spend 3 command points to fight once further.
Why not? What do I got to lose right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's very thematic. That's what you would expect.
All right, here's this 1 attack right here. It hits. And it'll be speed strength 6.
Your strength 6 would be a 4.
4, no, I just got a 3, my bad. So, alright, so there's that. And here's my regular attacks. 2 up. Only got 2 of them, that sucks. 4s. Got a 6, woohoo!
Okay, 3 up invuln.
Damn it!
Yeah, 3 up invuln's
Right.
good.
That's
All
right,
right.
that's it. That's 2.
That
3 command
is
points spent.
moving
He's a bitch
into-
to kill.
Yeah, no kidding. Then he gets back up if he dies. 17 to 8. Recon Big Game Hunter and behind enemy lines are the secondary still to come for the NIDS.
All right, it's looking very grim for me. All I did was I kind of moved up here. I want to keep this objective. I brought my warriors out, which they were hidden in here. I advanced my Genestealers. I got 14 moving up here. Probably going to try to assault that tank right there. Why not? Got this objective. I'm holding this objective back here with my Hive Guard. My Tyrant stuck in combat right now. And that is my movement. So what I want to do is smite, then a Psychic Scream to Mr. Girly Man. Smite. Here we go.
Here we go. Okay, D3.
3.
All right, he is at 4.
Now Psychic Scream. The nearest enemy with an 18 suffers D3 mortal wounds.
Yep.
Got it?
And D3. 3. He is at 1. You might kill Guilliman.
Am I going to kill Girly Man?
Wow. All right, so that's the end of the
That's
psychic.
my psychic phase.
Shooting the lone scout in the second floor here. He's a sergeant who just happened to pass his leadership barely last round. All right, so shoot away into the building there.
All right, 14 shots. Hitting on 4s. Not a bad roll. All right, strength 4. Toughness 4.
Yep.
Need 4s. Looks like you need to make for that lone warrior 7 saves.
Okay, he has 3 up saves because he's in cover.
Want me to roll for you?
Please.
He failed. Just 1.
That's all he needed to fail. He dies. You know what? Command point reroll.
Reroll that 1.
Yep.
Got a 2.
Ah, okay. And then if you could just roll 1 dice on a 5 up, I'll gain my command point back.
3.
All right, so I'm down to 4.
The next shooting will be those Death Spitters right there. Assault 3, 24 inches, strength 5, -1.
Coming from...
The warriors back there.
Okay.
Let's shoot at that top level dudes right there.
Okay, the 5 guys up top.
Yeah, hit on 4 up. 4 hit.
Toughness 4.
Nothing. Strength. Nothing there. All right, looks like I got a few more gaunts. I don't know how many are reaching. Not really many of them.
5.
At that squad up there on top.
Cool.
1 wound.
Okay.
You had
3 up. Yep.
Got a 2.
1 dies.
All right, and now the Hive Guard right there. Let's put them in. They're not in synapse, so they have to shoot at the closest one. I'm assuming is that.
Okay. These folks are shooting into the nearest tank because they're not in synapse.
3 up. Strength 8. 3 up again. Looks like 3 wounds.
Minus 4 up saves.
Minus 2. I'm sorry. My bad.
Up. Then all 3 go through.
D3 damage. 4.
Okay. Takes 4. It is down to 6.
Next up, Death Leaper up there. He's going to shoot his flesh hooks into that squad. 1 goes through. Strength 4, need a 4, nothing. That's my shooting.
Okay, it's time for the assault phase. Gonna charge the Lictor into the scouts.
Yep.
Cool.
You got 4 dudes right?
Yep. 4 sniper rifle shots. No hits.
All right. I'll come on in.
Yep.
Looks like I make it.
No
Sweep
problem.
on in there. Also, I want to assault with those
Genestealers?
Genestealers. I think I'm 10 inches.
So now roll 12
12?
shots. Yep. For my twin assault cannons. 6s.
Not a thing.
Come on in.
If I make it.
Yep.
See. Nope, got 6.
Okay.
That settles that. Let's do some combat. Start for Lictor over there.
All right.
3 base attacks. Hitting on 2s. Got it. Strength 6, 3s. All right, 3 wounds, -1.
Okay. Give me some 5 up saves.
You got 1 6, so just 2 wounds.
2 die. And since we're right here, we'll just go ahead and fight back.
Yeah, man, 2 dice.
2 attacks. Well, 3 because of the sergeant.
All right, 2 hits.
And strength 4.
You got 1 goes through.
Okay. So he takes a wound.
You get to save here.
Oh, okay.
He gets it.
Well, geez. Moving on to the Guilliman fight.
Okay. All right. I don't even know how it's prehensile tail. 2 up. Doesn't even hit you.
Lost shot.
It's 4 base attacks. 2 up. Need 4. All right, got 2 wounds.
3 up invulns all around.
You want 2 3-ups?
Yep.
Oh!
Good to go. Now roll 6 attacks for me. Rerolls.
Yeah, reroll everything.
Yep, 2s to hit. All right, strength 12, 3s. Okay, reroll fails.
Too,
yeah, disgusting.
So 4 wounds.
So those are -3, so invulns. Only got to fail 1 of them. There you go. You die.
Not so fast.
Uh-oh.
Use my last 2 command points.
Okay.
Death Frenzy, taking you with me. All hit. Come on, 4s. 6s. I want 6s. Yeah.
All right, 3 ups on everything. Fail 1 to die.
Haha!
Armor of Fate. If Guilliman has a 3+ invuln save. In addition, the first time the Guilliman is reduced to 0 wounds, roll a d6. On a 4+, set him up again. So here we go.
Stay dead.
On
Stay
a
dead.
4+.
Oh!
Bam! And he comes back with d6 wounds.
Woo!
Only 1. That's what I'm going to command reroll. Gets two wounds back. On a 5-up, I get my command point back. I don't. He is down to 2 wounds. Well, he came back, and that was the brutal end of that combat. Pretty quick movement there. I decided just to keep things where they are since they're out of Guilliman's range and take my 3-ups to hit versus be 4-ups to hit. I only moved the things over that direction to further kind of wrap my way around. I have such a aggressive lead. The only real secondaries I can score is by killing a death by 1,000 cuts right now. So not necessarily easy or well positioned to do right now. So we're just going to see how it goes with just firing away and scoring some more objectives and letting the game kind of roll out. Shooting phase. Here we go. All right, we're just going to basically fire the remainder of our shots into the what's left of the Tyranids here. See if I can get another death by 1,000 cut. We'll start with the twin assault cannons unit that's right up front there. Twin assault cannons into the Genestealers. We are looking for 3s to hit and 3s to wound. All right, you got 5-up saves here. All right,
hey.
You lose 2 Genestealers from the squad here. We're gonna do it again. Well, we got the Storm Bolters, 3 hits. That's a weird cock dice. We'll try that again. All 3 triple 1s. Okay, so Hunter Strike Missile, that hits, and we're gonna get a wound. This is -3. He's in cover though. Yep.
Didn't get it, so he's down.
It's D6 damage.
Ooh, D6, you got him. 2, you did not get him.
Yeah, 2 doesn't do it. Since I'm Ultramarine snipers, we'll go ahead and try to pop shot him in the face. 4s to hit because I fell back with Ultramarines. And I got a 6, he's dead with a mortal wound. Just sniped him with my fall back Ultramarines. So we've done 1 twin assault cannon so far and a Hunter Strike Missile. We're basically gonna do all the shots, including the Hunter Strike, into the Genestealers here. So here's another 12 shot. 3s again. So you got 3 5-ups here. I can nail it for you if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
1 save, 2 die right here. And the Storm Bolters, not in rapid fire range, 2 hits, 2 wounds, 2 5-up save. 1 more Genestealer dies. Hunter Strike Missile hits and wounds. Take another 5-up and you fail it. Take another. We'll go ahead and fire Lascannons into the Genestealers. 1 hit, 1 wound. Fails.
Vaporized. Don't even roll D6.
Nah. So this is the Storm Strike Missile. I hit with that, or the Hunter Missile.
Yeah, that was the last cannon I just rolled, right?
Yeah, and there's another wound here. 5-up save, you're good on the next one. We'll go to the next one again. Looking for 3s, got 1 hit, got 1 wound with a 2-up, 5-up save for you.
Negative.
Yeah,
For me.
and then the Hunter Strike Missile. These are 1 shot only, so I'm just knocking them all out. Fail on that one. We're gonna re-roll it with a command point. Got the wound on that, so 5-up save for you.
Got it.
Cool. I'm gonna see if I regain that one. All right, I got one back. And we're gonna go to the 3rd Lascannons. 1 hit, 1 wound, and another 5-up for you.
No.
Okay, Hunter Strike Missile, 3-up hits, and another 2-up to wound. Okay, 5-up for you.
Got it.
All right, got that one. That is all the line of sight I have into those 2 Genestealers that are left, so they're gonna survive. That is gonna conclude my turn.
Pretty much what I'm doing is I'm just moving forward. I'm pretty much going to be tabled. Got my warriors on that objective. I'm holding that objective back there thanks to my Hive Guard. Moving my gaunts forward just to do whatever. Probably want to try to take out these Space Marines in this building. And got these Genestealers coming in on his objective back there. Probably going to try to go for that Tech Marine. And we'll start with the warriors over there shooting at those lone scouts up there. Nothing. We'll go ahead and shoot those gaunts that I move forward off to the side behind the building up there. Top to those 2 scouts too.
Sounds good.
4s, 5 wounds, 6 wounds.
Cool, just checking. Put it out. 3 ups because I'm in cover, so 3 die, and that's enough to kill him. You just got your kill.
So we're going to shoot these Hive Guard in the Mr. Girly Man here.
Uh-oh. You could kill him.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be crazy.
3s. 2 wounds. 3 up.
Oh, let me reroll one of those with a command point. Okay, 1's good. Do I gain it back? I don't. Oh, he's at 1 wound.
Yeah, God damn it.
Oh my God.
I can't reroll that either.
That was close, dude. Tech Marine Proxy gonna make his Overwatch. I'm just gonna pretend he has a bolt pistol. He probably has something better, but who cares? Nope, go ahead.
Okay.
You make it.
Oh yeah.
Will the Tech Marine fight them off? It is a conversion beamer and a power sword. Yeah, I mean, I'm no slouch. I hit on 3s with 3 attack.
3 up. Holy shit.
That's not good. That was 4 1s.
And 2 wounds. Toughness 4. No, strength 4. I'm strength 4. You're toughness 4, I imagine. That's
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez. You really whipped it, buddy.
Yeah, I sure did.
3 ups. Oh, I didn't do good either. Nothing. That was a big old whiff. We are into turn 5. Da, 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 da. All right, success. Another game.
Yeah. I wouldn't call success on my part.
I feel quite relieved. Got a little bit back after getting my butt kicked by the Tyranids last time. You guys are all one group of the hive mind there. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, James, even though it was your first time running the Codex.
I'll be back. Don't you worry.
The sons of bitches. Yeah, it was wild. Again, I played a net list. I've never played Guilliman before, the Ultramarines, or hardly ever play Space Marines. I'm a Dark Angels player, regardless. I do, you know, appreciate you sticking through to see. I'm sure out of curiosity you wanted to see this obvious tourney list, and that's what we were saying throughout our game. Is that you know it's good to see it in action, whether either of us would play it normally, the Ultramarine list, because we want to know how to beat it, because it is really strong in this current place that we're in 40k land until everybody gets their codexes. Makes me really curious about Tau. You know, for the amount of firepower that's coming out of the spamming those tanks, you know, rerolling to hit, rerolling to wound, with all the modifiers that are out there nowadays, Guilliman's probably one of the, you know, just that ability, and not to mention getting 3 extra command points, the Ultramarine stratagem or Warlord trait of rerolling to try to gain your command points back. It's just gross. Compared to anything else on my shelf, it was a unique experience as far as the level of output.
Getting in combat and the ability to fall back and shoot, that's pretty epic.
Yes.
I definitely seen in this game for sure with the Tyranids is, with all those shooting, and like you said, Tau will be just even more epic than this, is Tyranids for a list that I made, which I probably should have evened it out more with combat and range. But I didn't. I'm gung-ho about Genestealers.
And Psychic too. Mortal wound spamming can be great against those tanks.
Biovores, they bring on mortal wounds. The spore
what are these guys in the back that didn't get touched?
No, they didn't. Well, they can shoot behind cover. Those are my Hive Guard.
Plus D3 damage.
Yeah. So they did some work. They did. They almost took out Guilliman, but he got his reroll there. So, and I killed Guilliman, but he came back. That's ridiculous. But I feel my Tyranid is the best way to avoid that kind of bloodshed so early in the game is probably a better delivery system to get my close combat in there quicker. maybe burrowing with Raveners, maybe Tyranids with the Genestealers, or even going Cult, but I just assume keep it Tyranids personally.
Onslaught, you guys got the move and charge psychic power.
Move and shoot.
Move,
advance, and shoot.
I think you get a charge after that,
Can
too.
you? I think, I can't remember. I have to look that up.
Yeah.
So.
But there is methods, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's methods.
Yeah. And we were talking, I personally don't feel like we had quite enough line of sight blocking for 8th edition and its market that we're in now, especially with a complete parking lot gun line. Needed a little bit more out there for the Genestealers to duck and jive around, because there was just a big emptiness to cross to get to the lines, and it made it really tough for because your army needs to kind of smash all as one, it seems.
So yeah,
They need to all hit together like a big hammer. So it was easy to pick them off as we went. But yeah, did you like the ITC format? Did you find
I did. That was fun.
Yeah.
It seems like tracking the points is very easy.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah,
So.
it's kind of easy to stay focused on what you want to accomplish. All around, hell yeah! Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad James and I got to get a game in for you all to share and check out.
Yeah, man.
That Guilliman you saw, there was a lot of good close-ups there. He's going to soon to be released for free to y'all. For checking us out, subscribing, liking the page. We're going to be giving you more details soon. Thanks for being along for the journey. We're Warp Charge Gaming, where we take fun seriously.
Warp Charge Gaming.
Take care.